Hey guys, it's your boy Mark back with another video. Here on webcam for the first time and who the fuck knows. Uh, but Merry Christmas guys. Christmas presents 2019, that time of the year again. And I do the same video that I've done on this day, which is Christmas Day of course, every year since 2014. Yeah, 2014. 5 years since I did the first of this on my channel. Um, and yeah, 2019 Christmas, I got a whole bunch of awesome stuff um, that I plan on having fun with today, including food, which I can't wait to eat because some of the it's all chocolate stuff, but it looks so delicious. I can't wait to try it. I'm pretty sure I mentioned in my last video that I was depressed. I still am. I still have that thing on my mind that's making me depressed. Um, it's not a thing, but that's all I wanna. I don't want to mention too much into it. Some of my friends know already, and yeah. Um, so yeah, Christmas presents 2019. I accidentally opened Internet Explorer and I just closed it. So yeah, Christmas presents 2019, ladies and gentlemen. I got a ton of cool stuff that I'm really excited to play with. Like I said, uh, some of the some of the sorry, some of the stuff is shrink wrapped, either shrink wrapped or in a box. So I didn't open them until I sat down to film this video, and I got what time is it now? 10:05 a.m. Nice. And these two things right here, um, I wrapped these myself. These are not presents of mine. I guess technically they are. These are presents that I got for Bishop and Max, my two best friends in the whole world. Um, love them both so much. They're my two bestest friends ever. And yep, these are your presents, guys. They're the same thing. One for Bishop, one for Max. And I plan on giving it to them in person when I see them again. I've talked about many times how Bishop and Max are my two bestest friends ever. I'm sure. Um, they really are. I've known them for 15 plus years, guys. I'm 21. They're both the same age, pretty much. Bishop's older, though. Um, I don't like mentioning the fact that Max is not older than me. You know what I mean? But he's pretty much the same age still. Um, yeah, presents for Bishop and Max. It might be the best present that either of them have ever gotten. That's all I'll say. If you guys want to know what these are, too bad. Okay, because I'm not going to tell you because Bishop and Max might watch this and they'll be spoiled for them. I wrap these myself. I'm not the best at wrapping presents, honestly. It always looks so crooked. But, like, these are alright, I thought. Yeah. And these black Christmas wrap. My PS3, which I got for Christmas in 2012, was wrapped in this paper. So, yeah, and that was one of the best gifts I ever gotten for Christmas. I was kind of disappointed at the same time because it felt like it was kind of too late for PS3 in a way because literally a year later the PS4 came out and next year the PS5 is coming out, but I already have a PS4 which I got back in 2017, which I still play with, and I've been rambling on for a while now about one for Bishop, one for Max, whoever I see in person first. Gets to choose which one, even though they're both the same thing. Uh, like I said, probably the best Christmas gifts either of them have ever gotten. Not that I know what they get for Christmas every single year, but this is a pretty rare, amazing thing. I might record their reaction if they're okay with it, of course, and put it on YouTube. again, if they're okay with that, you know. And the reason I didn't send it to them, I want to see the look on their face when they open them, because they're gonna be blown away, I reckon. And I gotta come clear, guys. I feel like I might have mentioned this before, but every single Christmas since 2011 for me has been the same. Not the same in like I get the same gifts. The same in the way. Because here's the thing. I always write down my Christmas list every year, and I wrote down what I want. I didn't even have to show what I want for Christmas for the most part to my family, because the thing every year is I call my grandmother, whom I love, who I talked to on the phone on Christmas Day earlier today. I love talking to her. Um, and I and I and yeah, my grandmother. Uh, she always, lets me spend her credit card. She always gives me a price limit, of course, and I just buy stuff I want. And it's been like that since about 2016, actually. But like, it always is just, oh yeah, you like from 2011 to 2015, it was like, pick out your presents. We'll probably get that for you. So it's pretty much been like that since 2011. So Christmas to me for 8 years and going has been so predictable, but not always a bad thing. I'm happy to get the stuff I want. I really am. I'm happy with what I got this year for Christmas. You know, um, so you know what I mean. So I'm just being clear about that. So most of the stuff here was not a surprise at all to me when I opened them up. Uh, you know, because I knew what they were. I didn't. They weren't. Most of them, to be honest, the only things that weren't gift wrapped that were to me were the stuff that I didn't know I was getting. Like there's two things that I got that I didn't know I was getting. Of course, so I was super happy about those. And yeah, I love rambling on in these vlogs. I only get to do them once a year, so yeah. Is this still recording? Yeah, this is still recording. 7 minutes 55 seconds. So cool. Um, yeah, just to be clear about that. Like, if you remember Christmas 2016, oh, it's the same for my birthday as well. I know what I'm getting for my birthday. I know what I'm getting for Christmas. And, you know what I mean? So, for the most part, like, very rarely am I surprised. And when I actually am surprised at what I got, it's great, Like, yeah, so, yeah. And, like, I have so many movies that I own, guys. I own so many movies, video games, DVDs, etc., Blu-rays that it's that like I feel like there's a really good chance that my family would get me something that I already have anyway by accident. It's just my collection's so big. Um, you know what I mean? So I feel like it's best, if I didn't know. You know what I mean? So yeah. Um, yeah. Just to be clear, and I'm already mentioned this, but this is it, guys. This is the last. This is the very last Christmas vlog of this decade. 1 year from now exactly, December 25th, 2020, I will have been on YouTube for 10 years by that point. I will be doing this again a year from now, and the year after that, etc. So for Christmas, it's a tradition on my channel. So yeah, I bet 5 years from now, I'm probably gonna be like, man, I've been doing this for 10 years. These Christmas vlogs. I probably will say that. Oh yeah, and today's also the 5-year anniversary of It's Raining Blood and Friends. Nice. Um, 5 years since I did It's Raining Blood and Friends, man. That's crazy, man. Still feels like yesterday that I was writing the scripts for the first couple episodes. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I'm pretty sure I mentioned the Jinx. Did I mention the Jinx? Yeah, I'm not gonna upload any videos on January 1st, by the way, guys, because I did that. I uploaded a video on January 1st. This is my Jinx theory. January 1st, 2015, I uploaded a video. It was actually the second ever episode of It's Rainbow and Friends. 2015 was terrible, man. To me, it was terrible. I uploaded a video on January 1st, 2018. That year turned out terrible. And I uploaded at least 3 videos on January 1st, 2019. And the year was worst of them all. Man. But it's almost over this year. It's going to be a relief when this year is over, because this year has tortured me, man. This year has destroyed me mentally. It really has. It's destroyed me spiritually, even though I'm an atheist for the most part. Yeah. I do like to believe that there is something out there, something that rules the whole universe, you know. But you know, why am I going on and on? I've gone on and on. This is supposed to be my Christmas presents 2019 video. I apologize. Am I forgiven? I'm all good. So, I'm scared. Oh, damn, my nose hurts all of a sudden. I am scared for the rest of this year, though. Still got 6 days to go, 2019. So yeah, 12 minutes. We're 12 minutes in. All right, I better get on with this. All right, I'm gonna show the stuff that you guys have already seen, but these are the early Christmas gifts I got that I'm gonna talk more in depth about. So first, because you guys saw this in my early Christmas presents 2019 video, but yeah, you saw these 5 things, but I'm just talking more in depth about them here. I got these all for myself with my aunt's credit card. Like I had about $100, and I was when I just got depressed, I wanted to buy myself early Christmas gifts for myself, and I had $65 and $30 on a Prezi card, which I have spent since then. And the reason I spent it is because my auntie was like, you know what, it's all right, you don't worry about the Prezi card money. And I thought I had $70. I had $65. So I'm sorry for that too, auntie. I'm sure you forgive me. But yeah. Just to be clear. So yeah. Call Me by Your Name. Call Me by Your Name, starring Timothy Chalamet and Armie Hammer. I did do an unboxing of this on my second channel. Like I said, my main channel, guys, there's not going to be much on my main channel anymore, because a lot of the stuff I make is has like copyrighted stuff in it. So I'm trying to all the copyrighted stuff will be going on my second channel from this point on. Call Me by Your Name. I watched it, and I'm gonna be honest, guys. I thought it was okay. Honestly, I was super excited to watch this, and when I was over, it just wasn't what I expected, you know, and it was quite slow actually. In the score, the music is beautiful. The acting is phenomenal too, but like the score was beautiful, but I didn't think it really showed up that much, you know. And I've even heard in some reviews like most of the stuff they say is like implied, and you have to interpret it like, nah, man, just outright say it. That's easy to digest, Um, but I feel like if I watch it again, I'll like it more. Um, but yeah, like because I feel like I can kind of relate to this, Honestly, I feel like I really do can relate to this quite a bit, and in the most sad way possible, I will admit. So, Call Me by Your Name, I own it on DVD. Happy to own it on DVD. So yeah. Next up is a film that I haven't seen. I probably flicked through it when I was on TV a couple times, but I never actually watched it. Um, that is Dance Flick, Wayans Brothers film. The guys who brought you Scary Movie. That's what it says on top there. Dance Flick, and he has a badge on. He has a pin. I love white chicks, and that's actually talking about the movie White Chicks because they did that movie too. Dance Flick. Um, I enjoy parody movies. They don't really make these anymore. It's kind of sad. It's like movies like this belong in an era of their own. You know what I mean? And I guess that makes that era special. But I miss when these are around, man. Um, Scary Movie 5 was like the last one I really watched, honestly, and I enjoyed it, to be honest. Yeah, I like Scary Movie 5, but I'm just talking about parody movies, you know what I mean? So, Dance Flick, uh, obviously it's parodying dance films like Hairspray and, um, though, I assume it's Hairspray, and I Step Up and stuff like that. So, yeah. And this was an old looking DVD too. I got this for $5. Um, it looks old. Like they don't make cases like this anymore. They don't make DVD cases like this anymore. This was like 2010 DVD cases, man. It's nice though because it's nice to feel nostalgic, about this 2010, which was the year I joined YouTube. So that's the disc. Uh, it's just a plain disc, just the movie, So yeah, that's like yeah. I do love my artwork on DVD discs though. They can be really fun. It doesn't really matter what the artwork is on the discs, honestly, as long as you get the movie itself, which is what you really want. So, yeah. Uh, and this is nearly 18 minutes long, and I've barely gone through gifts. But next up, John Cena Greatest Rivalries. I haven't watched the whole thing, but I've watched stuff on all three discs. And I love this DVD. Of course, it's John Cena, my hero, my favorite wrestler of all time, and I'm wearing his shirt right now. It's loyalty, respect for life. I hope you can see the respect part on the thing while I cover my face and head. But yeah, and this is the exact same shirt that I wore in my Christmas presents 2018 video. I think. It's my favorite shirt, you know. But John Cena Greatest Rivalries. It's crazy because on the back it mentions CM Punk, but CM Punk is a Blu-ray exclusive, man. So, um, yeah, and I actually not too long after I got it, I actually printed this out because it didn't have the match listing inside. That was a thing that they did with WWE DVDs for a while. They didn't have the match listings listed at all. Match listing. It was really tough, like getting the actual what the text size is supposed to be and stuff. No, not the text size, but like the size of the paper, because to fit it in that DVD and you know, I'm not gonna go through the whole thing. You can search up the match listing online. I just copy and pasted it from Wrestling DVD Network, I think is the name of the website. I love that website because they list like content for upcoming wrestling DVDs and stuff. And oh man, I love, speaking of disc artwork just now, I love the disc artwork on this, man. 3 discs, and they have really awesome artwork. Look at disc 2's artwork, especially, man. That's just so badass, man. But yeah, love this DVD. I'm sure I'll watch the whole thing eventually. Lots of great matches on here, and just the way that this DVD is presented, how you have interviews with John Cena in between all the matches, and it has like a video game, like 80s video game startup thing. You know what I mean? It's, you know, if you've seen the DVD, you know what I mean. But yeah. Speaking of, I was wondering what's that back there. I thought like, and it's just a reflection of the laptop. that's in the. Oh man, and my legs are getting numb. I'm sitting down, by the way, with my legs crossed, and I'm. This is not going to be fun to get out of once I finish this video. Dang. I'm sitting down right now. I got the laptop up on my bed. You know, fan right here, and the thing that you saw the reflection in, that's my signed John Cena shirt in the frame. It's really tough getting the t-shirt inside to stick up. I'm sure we'll eventually figure it out. I feel like we'll probably resort to hiring a professional eventually. Yeah. But yeah. And yeah. So yeah, fan. Should I turn the fan on? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I hope you can hear me. 22 minutes. Alright. I might have to talk a bit louder. And I can smell food. Pork roast being cooked right now. I'm sure that's going to be delicious. Even though I'm still really sad. And I feel like I shouldn't be using that D word maybe too much. But I feel like, you know what I mean? Just thinking about that thing. You know what I mean? Next up, John Cena. Hustle, loyalty, respect. 2019 WWE DVD release. I should probably turn this down. I'm doing this whole video in one take, by the way, guys. I'm not going to edit anything, so one shot, one take. This is John Cena, Hustle, Loyalty, Respect. 2-disc set, released in 2019. It's the back. Yeah, I love this DVD so much. It has 2 discs, like I said, but so many great matches, man. You have disc 1 is all US title matches, which kind of gives me OCD issues, you know. And there's no interviews in between the matches or anything, except at the start of each disc. There's really awesome, like, talking about, like, videos. Before I don't know how to say it. You know what I mean? Disc 1, like the opening segment thingamajig for disc 1 was so awesome and epic. Disc 2 was also awesome and epic because they were talking about how John Cena was going for that 16th world title, you know. And in what could be my favorite match of all time, John Cena, AJ Styles from the Royal Rumble, that's on here. I already own it on the AJ Styles DVD. But that really is more of a John Cena match, you know what I mean, more than an AJ Styles match. Even though I wish they hadn't, you know, now that they included it on here, you know, John Cena, AJ Styles from the Royal Rumble. I really wish they had included the Money in the Bank John Cena, AJ Styles match on the AJ Styles DVD, and then just save the Royal Rumble one for this DVD. You know what I mean? Like, because I know this is like the 3rd DVD that they released that match on. I love that match to death, you know, but now I own 2 copies of it, man. Like, dang, you know. I love that match, but I already have 2 copies of that match. Um, yeah. And yeah, that's kind of another thing that bothers me and lots of people when they put on the same matches on multiple DVD sets. You know, there's one, two, three, one, one, two, three, 4 matches on this whole DVD that I already owned prior to getting this. But it was still nice to revisit them. This is an amazing DVD set, and I haven't watched the entire discs, but I've watched things on both discs, you know. Uh, and it's weird, on disc 2, they cut out the entrances like I said, I haven't watched the whole entire DVD yet, but I know that they cut out the entrances of the Cena Nakamura match from 2 years ago. I hate it when John loses with just one finisher, though. Man, and he lost just one Kinshasa, and that was it. You know. So, and the fact that Shinsuke didn't even beat Jinder Mahal at SummerSlam 2 years ago made it even worse. He can beat Randy Orton. Shinsuke can beat Randy Orton. He can beat John Cena, but he can't beat Jinder Mahal. But whatever, you know. It's the past. You know, that reign is long gone anyway. Although I have grown to like Jinder Mahal, I'll admit. I would have loved to have seen him versus Cena. They did have one match, but it got interrupted. I would love to see a full-on match between them, and I want to see John kick out of the Colossus. Yeah, the Colossus. Be a great DVD set. There's only one match from 2019 this year on this DVD set. That's the Fatal 4-Way, where the winner faced Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble this year. I'm going to be honest, I didn't like the Royal Rumble pay-per-view this year at all. It was so long, man. I fell asleep like twice during the whole show just because I think I stayed up all night the previous night. That day, I mean, you know, I think I stayed up all night, so and I fell asleep so much. And I wish they would just open with, I wish they would open with the Women's Royal Rumble and close with the Men's Royal Rumble every year. Like, I was like, why not just do that? Why have it so, you know, you gotta wait for the Royal Rumble, like, because I fell asleep. I fell asleep during the Royal Rumble. Not because it was boring. Well, it was really slow, I will say that. That might have been just because I was so tired, you know, and I fell asleep. Like, I was happy with who won. You know, in the matches, I was happy Becky Lynch won the Royal Rumble, and Seth Rollins especially won the Royal Rumble. I freaked out so hard. That was just why am I talking about that, man? Like, but yeah, that's the one match that's from 2019. I haven't watched it myself, that match yet. I hate it when John takes the pin in Triple Threat or Fatal 4-Ways. You know, like, especially like, you know, I hate when John takes the pin in multi-man matches, man. It just, regardless, I love this DVD. It has that No Mercy 2017 match with Roman Reigns, which I love, man. That's like a match that I love that match. And Smarks say that the Cesaro, Sheamus versus Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose match was match of the night for that pay-per-view. Only Smarks think that. No, the match of the night was Cena Reigns, man. I don't care what anyone says. And I love that match. I give that match 4.5 stars, man. Yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah. Of course, it's all opinions. If someone likes that match better, you know. But I really do truly believe that Cena Reigns was match of the night. Like, in my opinion, it was objectively match of the night for No Mercy 2017. I love that show, man. Well, I love that match mostly, you know. Even though Reigns won, well, not that Reigns won, but mostly that Cena lost. And with 2 spears, like, if it was up to me, I would have it so it takes at least 4 finishes to beat John Cena. You know what I mean? Yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry. 30 minutes into this. Dune Messiah. Again, we're still on this is the last of the early Christmas gifts that you've already seen. Dune Messiah, I haven't read it yet. I very rarely read books anyway, I will admit. I got the first Dune book for my birthday. I did my birthday vlog, my 21st birthday vlog, on my other channel because I was waiting for them strikes to be over with on my main channel. And I got the first Dune book, which I have right up there. I still haven't finished that. I haven't continued reading since I finished part 1, because the first Dune has 3 parts. And I finished part 1, and I haven't gone back to reading it since. I already know a bunch of spoilers, even the ones that I haven't gone up to yet in the story, but it doesn't really bother me, honestly. It's kind of cool knowing some of the stuff that happens already. Dune Messiah, this is the sequel. This is the first of 5 sequels to the original Dune, and the original Dune is already my favorite book of all time. I love that book to death. It's such a sad story, man, but it's such an epic sad story. It's like like the first Dune book. It's like if you combine Star Wars with William Shakespeare and The Dark Knight. Like that's Dune. Combine those 3 together. And I mean just The Dark Knight itself, not The Dark Knight trilogy as a whole, because The Dark Knight trilogy is my favorite. They're my favorite movies ever. But I mean, Star Wars. Dune was before Star Wars, by the way, and I can't believe that book was written in 1965. Man, it's crazy. Like, how could someone from that time think of all this amazing stuff that works today still, like 50 plus years later? Man, it's amazing. Dune is amazing, man. Dune is so good. Like, that blew me away when I read Dune. Started off a bit slow, I'll admit, but it's worth it, man. Like, it still ended up being the best book I ever read. Like, I said, holy shit, like 6 times when I read the first part, man. Like, yeah, Dune Messiah, as it says on the back, Dune Messiah is the extraordinary sequel to Dune, the greatest science fiction novel of all time. And it really is. In my opinion, it is. It's so good, man. I love Dune so much. Dune Messiah. I can't wait to read this. It's so much smaller than the first Dune, though, which is crazy. I can't wait for the 2020. I almost said 2018. The 2020 Dune film. That's next year. I can't wait for that, man. That's gonna be amazing. I just know it. I flick through this book and I'm like, there's so many characters I haven't even met yet, and I'm sure most of them weren't even in the first book, and they're probably new characters because this does take place 12 years after the first Dune, and and I already know that he does something from the first book that I haven't gotten to yet, but I don't really care. I'm still excited to read that eventually. I can't read it right now though because personal reasons. Yeah, my legs are so numb, man. But yeah, Dune Messiah. What's that papery thing that? Oh, yeah, I taped tissues over the webcam, and I just flipped them off, and that's what's showing up on the camera. Yeah, 34 minutes in. This is already the longest of these. Man, this is probably going to be the longest of all. I wouldn't be surprised if this went an hour long. Anyway, that's all I really love talking, honestly, especially with how I'm feeling right now, depressed and all. I'm sorry for using that word. I'm happy with what I got for Christmas, okay? I'm so happy with what I got for Christmas. I'm grateful. But, I just have that thing on my mind, and it makes me want to talk and express myself. Anyway, next thing I got, this was the one of 2 things that I was actually surprised about because I didn't know I was getting them. Well, I wasn't surprised about this because when I saw it was wrapped, I could tell the shape of what it was. Favorites box. I believe this is the 3rd year in a row that I got a favorites box, which is nice. I love favorites boxes. The last 2 years I got them from Max, and this year I got it from my auntie. Yeah, and yeah, wasn't it amazing that Max actually sent me Christmas presents 3 years in a row? You know, and I'm not upset at all, honestly, that he didn't get me anything this year, because I've still, we plan on seeing each other in person soon. That more than makes up for it. I would much rather see him in person than to. That's even better than getting any gift from him, honestly, is seeing him in person, because he is my best friend along with Bishop, Um, yeah, I did keep it in the box, but I want to wait until I film this to open it. In fact, now that I've put it on video, I'll just open it. Might not necessarily eat anything from it, but yeah. Look at that. Y'all can't have none. Y'all can't have none, y'all. Y'all don't want none. You don't want none. Singing AJ Styles WWE theme. Should I eat something right now? I might eat something right now. Crunchy. Who doesn't love crunchy, boy? Crunchy. And yeah, this is everything that comes in there. Is on the other side too. Turkish Delight. That's kind of the infamous thing about these favorite boxes, because Turkish Delight is the thing that is kind of famous for being the one thing that nobody eats in these favorites boxes. But I'm going to be honest, the Turkish Delight might actually be my favorite thing from these. Honestly, I love eating Turkish Delight, and yes, it is because of the first Narnia film, Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. And then I saw it on this, and I was like, yeah, I love Turkish Delight because of Narnia. Yeah. KFC actually became my favorite food because of South Park. I don't think I ever told. And World of Warcraft, that became my favorite game of all time because of South Park as well. And it's funny because I watched South Park on TV this morning. Well, I wasn't really watching it, I was just letting it play, because, yeah, crunchy, I might eat this. Now, I've been acting weird in this video, haven't I? It's just because I'm sad, okay? Not sad over what I got for Christmas. I'm happy for what I got for Christmas, but sad about this other thing that's been on my mind for over a month now. I'm sure you understand. Yeah. Thank you, Auntie Anna, for the favorites box. She's awake right now. She put the pork roast in the thing, in the oven, of course. Marvel Studios Character Encyclopedia. I wanted at least one superhero related thing, because you guys know I love superheroes so much. It has all the info up to Captain Marvel, so that's cool. So this is already outdated, but it was released this year still. It doesn't bother me at all. Numb legs. That's all. Numb legs. Obadiah Stane, Ironmonger. Natalie Rushman. That was her first thing, right? Doctor Strange. Yeah, all the characters up to Captain Marvel, I think. That's nice. That's cool. Love the cover too. I didn't expect that. Has a really silvery looking thing for like a silvery ribbon. That's so beautiful. You got Black Panther up there, of course. You got Black Widow from Infinity War, Captain America, Nick Fury, Captain Marvel, who looks so hot on that, Hulk, and Star-Lord. Um, so I love this. And in the back, you got Hela, Loki, Killmonger, um, Ultron, um, and that's Yellow Jacket. Now, I forgot to mention, you got Ant-Man and the Wasp on there too. Like, yeah, it was easy to miss that. Um, uh, what's his name? Ronan? Not Hawkeye Ronan. Ronan from Guardians of the Galaxy. Uh, I forgot his name. I know that's Mads Mikkelsen, though. I forgot. Calculus or something like that. And, of course, Thanos. In my opinion, the best comic book movie villain of all time, besides Heath Ledger's Joker. You know? Thanos, so awesome. And he's my personal second favorite movie villain, period, of all time. Behind, obviously, Heath Ledger's Joker. So, yeah. I'm so happy about this. And, 41 minutes. I more DVDs. She wore blue velvet. Blue Velvet. I watched this movie for the first time 2 weeks before my birthday. Loved it. I'm gonna be honest. I heard lots of great things about this movie before I watched it, but it didn't really look like my type of thing. But I watched it, and it was fantastic. I gave it a 9 out of 10 when I first watched it. I'd probably give it a 10 out of 10 now. I might watch this today, actually. This movie's amazing. And it's rated R18. R18 in New Zealand for violence, sexual violence, and offensive language. It's funny because there's only one character who swears in this entire movie. There's only one character in this movie who swears. But that one character swears a lot, man. And that's actually pretty funny, you know? I love this movie. I love how the disc looks. It's plain, but it's like... Oh, I don't know how to describe it. And the box over there kind of settled in, and it kind of gave me a fright just now. Yeah, I love how the disc looks, honestly. Like it's clear, you know what I mean? And it says that it's 1 hour 20 minutes long, but it's 2 hours long. Like, I hope this is the full movie. I hope it's not like they didn't cut anything out. I mean, because I was excited to get this for me, you know? But I love this movie. Starring my boy Kyle MacLachlan, Isabella Rossellini, who I never heard of until this movie. Dennis Hopper, rest in peace. He was great in this movie. And Laura Dern, who I like a lot. I love that movie. I'm happy to own it on DVD. I'll probably watch it today. Yep, next up. One more wrestling DVD. We saw 2 wrestling DVDs already, both for the same wrestler. This is a different wrestler, though. And this was also released in 2019. That is The Miz, A-list superstar. I'm so excited to watch this, man. I've always been a huge fan of The Miz. Okay, maybe not always. I used to... Back when I was a kid, when I thought wrestling was real, I didn't like The Miz at all. I didn't like him as a wrestler, and then I decided that I do like him as a wrestler, and then for really stupid reasons, I became a hater again, for reasons you would not expect. But this DVD looks awesome, honestly, in my opinion. And look at that. This is so cool. It has supporting cast. Right there it says supporting cast, and by supporting cast, obviously it's the wrestlers he faces in this match compilation DVD. You got discs, disc 1, disc 2, and the match listing in the thing. And honestly, you couldn't have done a better match listing for The Miz, honestly. Like, the match listing on here is so good. Except there's one match. Okay, there's one match that I wish was really on here. Just one. Okay, there's tons of matches that I would have loved to have seen on here as well, but there's one match in particular. The match he had with Seth Rollins at Backlash 2018. That match was amazing, man. That might have been the best main roster WWE match of last year, to be honest. That match was so good. Holy crap! It was like one of those matches that was so much better than it had any right to be. And it was like they really pushed it. You know, they pushed it to be better than anyone would ever expect it to be. That match was amazing. I give that match like 4.5 stars. I give that match like maybe even like 4 3/4, maybe 5 stars even. That's probably, yeah. You know what? That's my favorite Miz match of all time. Him versus Seth at Backlash, and I wish it was on here. But yeah, love the Miz. I can't wait to watch this. I'll probably watch some of it today. Probably not the whole. Obviously, I won't watch the whole thing because I want to play with a lot of this other stuff. I might even have a sleep actually as well. You know. And what's next? So I love that Miz DVD. I can't wait to watch it. Next up, Lot. I hope I pronounced that right. Lot Pie. 6-pack of Lot Pies. Chocolate pies. These look so delicious, man. And the box. I hope it's not one of those things where the box looks huge, but the pies themselves are actually small. I kept the box open and looks like this was packed on my birthday. Hope you can see it. 25/9. That's my birthday, September 25th. Yeah. You know, I hope these are bigger than they look because it feels kind of light-ish. I'm gonna open the box now just to see what I'm going for here. Not bad at all. Very soft. These feel exactly how I expected them to feel. Like, it's crazy. You know, I'm gonna open this straight away. I've never tasted these. I'm gonna open this way. I'm gonna take a bite. And it's weird because I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna eat. Before I filmed this, I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna eat in this video. But screw it. Chocolate pies, man. Dang. I've seen people microwave these for like 10 seconds. These are delicious. They taste exactly like marshmallow pops, though. For the most part. Nice. They're not that nice, but they're nice. So yeah. I'll put that down for now. I'll put this down. Probably got a couple crumbs. I'm gonna put in that box. So yeah. Next up, this is this and these chocolate pies are what I spent my $30 Prezi card on, but this was the other thing I got. God of War 2018, the video game. I'm super excited to play this. I'm also like not excited to play it that much at the same time because I love the God of War series, but I already miss the hack and slash old God of War original games, honestly. And this really does, to me, honestly, look like The Last of Us, just with Kratos and his son, in place of course, Joel and Ellie. But I've heard nothing but perfect scores for this. So You know, even though it's not the old school God of War that you guys know I love so much, I gotta give it a shot at least, man. I gotta give it a chance at least. And I'm sure it would be amazing, so yeah. PlayStation Hits 2, which replaced Platinum, at least for New Zealand and Australia. And I remember Platinum games, they're basically, once games have sold so many copies, then they become cheap. So that's nice. And this case is so tight, man. Like dang. But yeah, that's the disc. Um, PlayStation Hits. Great games, great price. From award-winning epics to family-friendly favorites, PlayStation Hits offers an incredible lineup of PS4 games that are easy on the eyes and easy on the wallet too. Discover your next great adventure from only $24.95 Australian dollars or $34.95 New Zealand dollars. Well, this is that next great adventure, God of War. And the controls too, yes! Please put more of those in these games, Sony. I love the controls. We can't have the manual, like the full. I miss game manuals, but at least the controls. You know, yeah. We're almost finished. Nearly an hour long. I don't think this is going to go an hour. There's only a couple more things to go through. Where the freak is it, man? Where is it? Alright, here we go. It's another video game. A video game that released this year to very negative reviews. People have said it's broken and stuff like that. But it has, I'm sure there's been updates since then, and might not be perfect right now, but I think it's much better than it was when it launched. Right now, I haven't played it yet, so I don't know for sure. WWE 2K20. Yep, I got it for the PS4. I don't know if you can tell, but it's actually shrink wrap, so I'll definitely be doing an unboxing of this. On my second channel, of course, so I can't wait to play this, man. On the back, you got my boy John Cena, and you got his new haircut in this game finally, which is awesome. Can't wait to play as John Cena for that. And yeah, I love this. Yeah, and so I can't wait to play this. I can't tell you anything about it, of course, really. So, but I think it looks fun. I can't wait to play it. And yeah, 2K20. This was the thing. This was the gift. This was like, aside from one thing that I'm not going to go into detail about, this was the one thing I wanted for Christmas the most. And I got it for myself, thanks to my amazing grandmother, who I love to the moon and back. 2K20. So yeah. And speaking of my lovely grandmother, she did get me my grandparents as a whole, basically, they did get me a $50 PlayStation Store card, but they've got it right now. I asked them not to send it because I didn't think I would have any use for it when it got here, but now I wish I had. Actually, you know what? I'm still excited to see them when they give it to me in person. And it doesn't look like I'll be seeing them until next year. No, I definitely won't be seeing them in person until next year. But, yeah. I, yeah, I plan on buying a whole bunch of DLC for WWE 2K20. And, I might actually do I might get back to Universe Mode tomorrow, but I'm still going to stick to 2K19 for Universe Mode for now, because I really want to use the SummerSlam 2017 arena, for a pay-per-view. I haven't done Universe Mode in 6 months, I know, I'm sorry. But I want to get back to it soon. Tomorrow, probably, you know. And, yeah. Universe Mode should be great. I was gonna mention something else. Yeah. By the way, Tony the Tiger 5-episode miniseries. That will premiere tonight, Christmas Day. By the time you guys see this, I'm sure episode 1 will already be up, but all 5 episodes will be up tonight, 15 minutes apart from each upload. You know what I mean? And that's on my second channel, by the way. That's on my second channel as well. Sandy Pictures. You can go to my channel and find the Sandy Pictures channel there, and that's my second channel, where most of the stuff will be uploaded to from now on. 2019 wasn't the best year, I know, but hopefully 2020 will be amazing for me. And there's quite a few stuff that I plan to do for YouTube in 2020. Last thing I got, I saved this for the main event. I didn't show it. I'm going to put the card back in, sorry. Because I couldn't get it all the way through. Screw. To Mark from Santa. And by Santa, it's obviously my Auntie Anna. She got me this card. Well, actually, we have a whole bunch of these Christmas cards. Happy holidays. To Mark, wishing you a season full of merry moments, sparkling surprises, and festive fun. From Santa, aka my auntie. This was the main event because $50. She got me $50. I love you, Auntie Anna. I love you anyway, of course, but you know, when I saw I got a card, I was hoping it had money inside, and it did. Not sure what I'll spend this on, but I'm happy to have $50 because I'm broke as right now. But yeah, so yeah. So thank you so much, Auntie Anna. Like the stuff you got me were the only 2 things that actually surprised me, because everything else I got myself. Well, I chose myself, but my amazing grandmother paid for them. You know, so I knew what they were once they showed up, once they got here. You know what I mean? So yeah, that is my Christmas presents 2019 video, guys. This was a long video, I know. I hope you enjoyed this whole thing. A lot of this video was me talking, I know, because I really wanted to go in depth with this. Now, we're worried once I stop filming, there's going to be issues with this video and stuff, mostly because of how long it is. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Merry Christmas to you all. This could be my final video of 2019, unless I do end up doing Universe Mode tomorrow. Again, Universe Mode will be for 2K19. I'm going to stick to 2K19 for Universe Mode for a while, because I really want to use the SummerSlam 2017 arena. But hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, and I'll be seeing you guys soon. So thank you guys for watching. Peace out, guys.